telling you what the people said, Kiana. Damn.
That man saw that beautiful ass girl and was like, oh,
Exactly.
her back down on her luck, back against the wind, dick about to get wet. Let me go take her brisket. Listen, that's how that works.
Some ninjas don't want to drive an hour and a half to see their kids. Y'all think he finna drive an hour and a half to bring a woman some pots and pans and a couple of spoons? Come on, y'all. That man wanted to get his little
All
time
right, y'all.
time.
54 people said yes.
Hey, baby. Hey, Erica Jefferson, you pretty. Thank you. You so pretty, girl. Yeah, so listen. That Queen George, you know the answer to that question.
54 people
Feel
said
you, Kiana, but I'm just wanting to hear his response and why he
And
did not use those services.
Nitra knew, and Nitra
And
kept the
Nitra,
secret.
yeah.
She knew that man was like, because he probably said, hey, sis, I'm going to go, she cute, she fine, sis. I'm going to go run that to her. We
Like,
ain't gonna
boy,
send,
you crazy.
yeah,
Dog,
FOE
boy,
ain't
you
sending her a
crazy.
damn thing. We finna, I'm hand delivering this dick, this brisket. I'm hand delivering this, sis. But hey, don't you tell, hey, this between me and you, sis. Don't tell T-Bags what's up. That between us. I got you, brother. I got you, yeah. Fuck out of here.
And you know, if
all
that's
right.
true,
So
if that's true, that means that they both basically plotted on her from the beginning, which is actually sad.
That part. Who said that?
Me.
Clock in.
I wonder how he became the person, though, out of all the FOE. Why was he the deliverer out of everybody? Because it's like, I mean, I'm sure the women to men ratio is high.
right.
So there's definitely more
Because
women.
Nitra knows her brother. She knows her brother is predatory. And what's so crazy to me is that for Nitra to send that man over there knowing that that lady got kids like that, knowing the type of man that he is, bruh, Nitra, you need your head knocked off.
And I think that we do know our
I don't think
people.
Nitra actually knew. I really do think that I think that because like how the other women were in the comments saying like he ain't never do it to me, which I can't stand women like that. He ain't never do it to me. He ain't do this probably because you know y'all not attractive.
Probably because you ugly.
Another vote going up. I just got a cash out question for a vote, so we're gonna run it. The cash out question was: do we believe we need this? Do we need to see more receipts? Do we need to see more receipts?
For sure.
Do we need to see more receipts?
Nah, I believe the girl. Because FOE.
Do we need to see more receipts in the precinct to mark Kevin as guilty and need to go to the district attorney's office?
But guilty of what? What's his
Okay,
charge?
predator.
What are his charges?
Being a creep. He was
That's
being
what
a
I'm
predator.
Preying on someone that came to them for actual help, preying on that situation right there. That's what. Because we all know, ain't nobody, listen, a bitch that's in a bind, Nate, will do some crazy stuff. She was in a bind, Nate. Okay?
So do you all think he's done enough for the lady who he's dealing with to kind of break up with him, or she give him a slap on the hand? I'm just curious.
Nah, he out of there.
She's pretty upset. She don't seem like she put
wait, let's get the charges. Let's get the charges. What do we believe Kev is guilty of? Somebody said being a creep.
Preying on someone who really did need genuine help.
I say creep.
It's like that scene from that Tyler Perry movie. Y'all remember when the lady was an addict or whatever, and she went to ask the church lady for help, and they sent her over there to the church. And when she got to the church, the pastor was trying to sleep with her. That's exactly what he pulled on one of them.
That's exactly what it is.
All right, let's talk about it. Being a creep. What else in the comments? Manipulation to a victim. What else?
The power.
Preying on the vulnerable.
Abusive power. That's a good one.
That's definitely good. Abuse of power.
Hey, can we come up with HR? Can we also do a messy talk HR? There needs to be code of ethics or something around here when it comes to charitable work. Y'all come up with committees every day. Somebody do that.
Okay, I agree with Susu. I think that should. I think there should be a coalition. I'm sorry, AJ.
Oh, somebody said inappropriate behavior. I'm gonna add it. Go ahead, Kiana.
I think there should be a coalition because there's too much money running around here and too many people with real life problems for not only for the people to be exploited, but also for the people who need help to be exploited. So it's exploitation going both ways. You know what I'm saying? So when there's a coalition to say, listen, if you guys are going to be the one who's going to give, you know, we need to make sure that the receipts and the you know, that you're really doing it for the right reason. And then also the people who are going to these folks, like, let's make sure you going for the right reason. So if they're going to do any type of coalition, it should be on the giving, because the people, the people become,
anybody that already has some history of scamming, have been involved in a scam, that should be criteria. It should not be in the hands of anybody who been even accused of scamming at all.
Love you
So
more,
Nisha included.
Oh, Nietzsche wouldn't get nowhere near goddamn. I mean, I'm sorry. I would trust Nietzsche around a pork sandwich before I trust her around somebody. But anyway.
All right, y'all, hold on. First poll going up. Is Kev Brown? Listen, in order for the poll to count in the precincts, we have to have at least 10%. So we got 1,000 people in here. We need at least 100 people to vote. Is Kev guilty of being a creep? That's the first one. Vote, vote, vote. 50 a minute on the poll. Yes or no? We need 100 votes. Go ahead, Kiana. Y'all keep going.
Okay, so you said the coalition do need to be so when people do come, you know what I'm saying, and everybody can have a representative from their group. Again, y'all know I never believed in it, because that's one of the best ways to get yourself hemmed up. One of your supporters said, well, I gave to so and so and then it come to find out it was used. That is theft by deception. But y'all love to do it, so hey, do what you do. I just never played it on Breakfast Tea with Key. But for those who, like, I got a big heart and I want to help the people, make sure you also are looking out for your people, your supporters, because after a while they go to, every time I go to AJ or every time I go to Nitra, I'm giving some money and then it don't wind up like that. One, they can go and seek damages, you know, so I think a coalition would help.
Kevin Brown is an abuser and con artist.
Thank y'all them for FOE people who voted.
All right, y'all. The vote was 103 to 4. Kev is guilty of being a creep. The next one going up is abuse of power. Abuse of power. Now the question is Kev guilty of abusing his power over an FOE? Go ahead and vote. The poll is up for a minute. We need at least 100 people, y'all.
I don't believe nothing he said from get-go, because immediately when somebody deflects, when you have a clear point, immediately I'm like, you're lying. Because if you can't stay on that one point, like literally, did you text this lady after? Did you keep a conversation with this lady? Did you call her 27 times? And then you deflect all of the money that you gave her? You're lying.
Exactly.
And the fact that he's usually so loud and aggressive and cussing everybody out, that's what predators typically do. And then when they get in front of them investigators and stuff, they cower like punks. And that's exactly what he did on Nitra's panel. And Nitra knew. And you want to know why I know Nitra knew? Because Nitra's body language snitched on her before she could even get the words out of her mouth.
Vote, vote. Vote, vote, vote. We need at least 100. Y'all, I just got a Cash App message saying add cheating. So I'm adding it, and we're going to ask y'all, is Kev guilty of cheating? Guilty of preying on a victim? Let's vote it up, vote it up, vote it up. Need 100. Y'all, we got 600K. Y'all, bop, bop, bop. Drop some green hearts in the chat after you vote. Yes, we got our 600K. Y'all, bop, bop, bop. We headed to 700.
And that bullshit that Nature was talking about, that she was on the phone the entire time, doesn't even make sense. If you go to Buc-ee's, it's very, very loud. She got kids, they talking, it's loud. He may have been on the phone with her during the ride, or when he got off and say, hey sis, she's here, I'm finna get out, going to the store with her. Maybe, but he was not on the phone with her while they were doing whatever they were doing in Buc-ee's and outside of Buc-ee's. No way. Buc-ee's is very busy and very loud.
And didn't she mention it was on an interview or something?
Yeah, yeah, he said it was the same day that the interview happened. And if Nitra was on the phone, why can't she recall? Why can't she recount everything verbatim? If you was on the phone, you everybody know how Nitra is. That would have been the first thing she would have said.
All right, y'all. That one was only 73-1. They said yes. 73 people said yes, he's guilty of abuse of power, but we did not get 100 votes. I'm sorry, preying on the victim, but we did not get 100 votes. Inappropriate behavior. Is Kev guilty of inappropriate behavior? We need 100 votes. Vote, vote, vote. Somebody said, don't forget she heard through the walls of the cruise ship.
And don't forget, she heard through a crowded club with loud music. I mean, this woman have magical powers. The only thing she can't get rid of is the scams that go on in her. She can't snap them away for nothing in the world. Every week is a new scam.
Yeah, and that black ass ring around her neck, but hey.
Oh yeah, that will take some magic. That takes some hoodoo.
I'm really just disappointed in how she handled it. Like,
100 votes. Is
switching
he
on the
guilty of
victim is crazy.
inappropriate behavior? Vote, vote, vote.
Switching on the victim, then doing all of that to HB, like, I'm disgusted. It's giving guilty before y'all even have any claims or anything. Like, you immediately just go straight to just this cheat. You're lying about being homeless. How she was lying about being homeless? You don't even know that. Like, she was in the hotel that you bought her, so how
With
was
her
she lying about
kids.
being homeless?
With her kids, who gonna
So
set
how
some
she was
shit up
doing
like
both?
that?
How she was
It's
lying about being homeless and she was staying in a hotel? Y'all, that was just so disgusting. I'm just so disappointed. Like, if anything, I'm just really disappointed that that's the route that she took. And honestly, Slim get on my nerves. But Nitra, what you really, really should have did was let that man handle that on his own.
But you know what,
All
T
right.
Soul? Did you hear what he
Last
said?
one, y'all,
So,
cheating. Last one is cheating. Go ahead, Drop Queen. Is he guilty
okay.
of cheating? Yes or no? Need 100 votes.
Did you hear so when Nitra blurted out when the question was asked, had you talked to her again after that? And Nitra said no. How the fuck you know what he been doing?
Exactly. That's
Because
what I'm saying.
clearly
She
You just went off the wind. Like, you just went off it.
exactly.
You didn't even go get the proof from your brother. Like, I would have hit him up like, did you? Like, you sure she ain't got nothing on you before I start talking?
Thank you, Nisha.
exactly
Ladies
he
and
was
gentlemen,
thread.
ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't think that this man has talked about the reason why he ain't talking to the lady no more.
30
That
seconds
man
left. Need
done
100 votes.
filled Nitra in. Hey man, you know that lady you sent me down there to get that brixie? That bitch ain't up in that ass, man. I
Need
tried. Da, da, da,
100
da,
votes.
da, da.
Is he guilty of cheating? 10 seconds left. Is he guilty of cheating? Need 100 votes.
She just want to talk. She wants somebody to talk to. I got somebody to talk to. I don't need nobody to talk to. Nitra knew.
Somebody said
Nitra knew.
I can't say that was cheating. Listen, if you can't tell your partner about something that you did,
That's cheating.
that's cheating, my love.
Cheating
If
is
you
just not
you
sticking
try
your
to sneak
pickle
in
in
her and
somebody.
whatever like that, that's cheating,
That's
baby.
cheating. Cheating is not just there's emotional cheating. Cheating is not just sticking your pickle up somebody. But Jaw Dropper said so for Good Yella, she had time to get everything together to defend Good Yella, but for Kevin, oh she ain't had time. This is a total surprise.
They
Y'all
did
believe
have
that?
they did have time. That's why it sounds so rehearsed. Talking about her writing
I
what she
see you.
wrote on her.
I see you, girl. She said that's why I came out the blue so they couldn't get their lives ready. Because I'm not gonna lie, that's the first time I ain't feel like it was scripted, baby. I felt like Nitra looked like a deer caught in headlights. Okay, she looked good.
My
She
lord.
was shook.
My lord. All right, y'all. Let's make sure we steady bopping the screen. We up to 629, y'all. We working on 700. Keep bopping, keep bopping. Can we get halfway?
Said nothing, and she's up under Nitra like as if Nitra don't know that she's over there with everybody's personal information taking their money. Like, come on now, we got to be smarter than that. And she only preys on elderly people or people who need a family. Ain't that crazy?
Yes, she right. She should stop helping at this point because honestly, You got too many people around in your camp that you not. It's causing too much for you. I'm sorry. You do got a lot of liabilities. You need insurance for real.
Joe. Y'all better clock in down there.
She even bought, then she started bringing in other people. I can't stand when people do that because that really drives me insane because I'd like to stick to whatever the point is that we're talking about currently. When you start bringing up everybody else, they drama, you start talking about, what's that lady name? Katina and all of them. You start talking about all of those people. We're not talking about none of that. I can't stand when people do that. Stick to the point. We are on one road. Now, you didn't cut off to all different types of stuff. You're talking about this lady talking about HB doing this and doing that. What are you doing? You making yourself sound guilty. The deflection was so ridiculous. It really made me sick to my stomach.
What did HB do this morning? She said she was going live this morning, but y'all know I'm on the West Coast.
I have no idea. I don't even think we caught that. I was asleep playing with you last night.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I was
anything.
exhausted. But I remember her
Okay,
saying
okay.
she was going live first thing in the morning or something like that. I didn't know if she went live or not.
Y'all, I caught Mr. Brian last night too. I'm gonna talk about that later.
Oh, yeah, Miss. I really, really think those people need therapy after dealing with that group of people. And like somebody in the comments call them mob,
No,
masters of obesity.
they more like a CLUT with all that preaching she be doing.
Yeah. It
So
is.
yeah, I just wanted y'all to see that. We'll watch the other piece of court later on today if we get to it. I just wanted y'all to see that. That was the bandana thing I was telling y'all about when they doxed that lady. Okay, now what happened last night, Susu? What you was finna ask about with Lil Touch or something? I hope it wasn't Lil Touch.
Mr. Brian was in Lil Touch live. I tried to pull it out him, but then they had this one lady screaming at me. I don't know who she was. Kiana went up there and checked it out, but she was like telling us not to they ain't talking about all of that. But I'm like, before y'all have this man in this panel, maybe y'all need to ask about these allegations.
So y'all remember when somebody came up here and said they got told that just took some time because she had family stuff, but she still FOE?
Yeah.
Just
say she got away.
I'm happy I got away.
I'm glad she saw it.
That baby said, gone. I heard that.
Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
I thought you was talking about Mr. Brian being in Poozy Live I woke up about 3-something this morning, and he was in Poozy Live, and Poozy was talking about how she was going to F him. I thought that's what you was talking about.
No, I don't.
Yes, ma'am. I
this was probably around 12,
yes,
maybe, huh, Kiana? This was around 12.
Most Hated. He was in there too, because did you know that Most Hated was trying to mess with Poozy?
No,
girl, no.
Yeah, he said he tried to mess with Poozy 3 times and she rejected him. So she wanted him out of the panel because Poozy was trying to get with Mr. Brian, the same one that T Money was with just last week. And she came up on the panel on Sunday.
wait,
and said
you
that
can't
he
just
did
skip
some
over
abusive
that.
things toward
So
her.
hold on, drop. Who said that Most Hated done tried Poozy 3 times? Poozy or Most Hated?
Most Hated said that. Most Hated.
Oh,
that came out of Most
my
Hated.
fault.
Oh, he could have been trolling him.
No, he wasn't trolling.
No, he wasn't trolling. Yeah, he said that he tried her 3 times. Yeah. I got the clip. Thank y'all for the gifts. Yeah. Thank you, Continental.
Yeah, that blew my brain. No, I was in Little Touch Live and then it started over there. But those same people, so they probably just migrated over to Poozy's Live because then Poozy came up on the panel. And it was Most Hated and Jaw Drop, I think, was in there. Kiana was in there, and I was in there in the comments going off, but they just was like, leave it alone because we not talking about that. I'm like, but y'all, did y'all hear what T Money said about this man? Maybe we should maybe we should get him down.
It's crazy. And after saying that, then Poozy talking about how she want to mess with him. And I don't know. I guess it's not fair because one person experienced it. It may not be somebody else's experience. I don't know how y'all judge people. I don't know how y'all do it. But it was just cringy to watch her up there. If Pussy would focus on establishing her life, she wouldn't have to be worried about being compared to Trina. She wouldn't have to worry about, oh, y'all giving Trina pats on the back and not giving me, because all I see is try to ride a dick more than a job. So, I mean, what can I say?
That's what Poozy said, that they treat Trina better than they treat her.
Well, in Bella's court, Bella, has somebody in the comments to say, well, Trina is younger than her and she's doing better than her right now. And Poozy's like, well, y'all don't know what I'm doing, and I don't have no help, so it's not fair for y'all to compare me and Trina. So she was kind of offended, and I get it that they were comparing Trina, but her behavior with I mean, how many different men has she had on this app? It's crazy to me. She was just all over Boo Denim. Right? She just talking about that was her man. She just was lying talking about I wanted Boo Denim. Oh, and Most Hated did say, are y'all listening? Most Hated did say that Poozy said that she would F Braid, and then she said, I would never say that I would F a bisexual man. I got that clip too.
Oh my
That's what
God.
Poozy said. Oh baby, I got it. Yes,
Wait,
ma'am.
so when Most Hated, what the hell? What made Most Hated go up there because he was upset that Poozy wanted the other man?
Probably so, yes.
Most
Go ahead, I'm
Hated
a
was
mute.
being the weird third wheel. And one of the most cringiest part about it was there was a particular time where the way the boxes was set up, Poozy was on the left, Mr. Bryan was on the top, and Mr. Most Hated was on the bottom. Mr. Bryant had his mic on, camera on the entire time. This motherfucker went to the bathroom, peed online. So Most Hated, I'm visualizing this now. Most Hated is in the box below him, and you can tell that he's looking at Most Hated like he's like peeing on Most Hated. Mic on the entire time. You heard the entire stream of every single drop of piss going into the toilets. Then thankfully he washed his hands. Then he starts putting water in his head and said, "This water is getting the demons out of me. Yeah, this water makes the demons come out of me."
That was COKE.
And it's Mr. Bryan doing all of this.
Yes,
That's
I honestly think it's E-Pills.
I don't know what y'all talking about. That's
No, that
CRACK mixed with a little
or
METH.
I dated somebody who used to
I
do
think it's
that.
E-Pills because that's crazy.
Oh, it could be that
Okay,
too.
I'm confused.
I dated somebody like that.
Poozy up there talking about she want Mr. Bryan. I just got a few questions. Does Poozy not know that the whole situation that happened with
Yeah,
us
she was in
canceling?
court.
He was
She
there.
was in court.
Yeah.
She was in court.
Last night she said that she was only in court for about a few minutes, but I don't believe it.
That girl lying.
Well,
But she told her, and she still
in the
accepted.
comments. When she was when it was me and Kiana in LT live. So still ain't see it. I don't know, but yeah, I think Poozy just don't care. I'm not gonna. I mean, if we think about this, even Boo Denim, I mean, I don't think she care. I think that might be her.
She said T Money is her friend. That's impossible. T Money and you know what? Okay. I mean, I don't know what else y'all want me to say, but okay. Child, yeah. Stupid ain't never care who be it. Did it? Do it. It ain't never care who be it. That's the dumbest shit. Swear to God.
My thing is, what's up with all these men thinking they could be creeps like that? What's to them?
It's too much. It's too much going on. Huh. All right. A lot of these women don't care. They are warned and still proceed. Child. Well, we already know Poozy don't, but I just was wondering. I was just wondering. All right, y'all. On to the next. What's next? Got so much stuff. Let's see. Let's go back. Up next is... No, I told y'all that was going to wait till the end of the day. Oh, so it was some messages that Susu sent me that I want us to go over. We all know Nitra is not... Oh, yeah, what happened with with Dex? Did anybody check on Dex? Anybody seen Dex this morning? Everything going on, what was said? Anything else was said since we listened to what happened yesterday before we left?
No, but I do think that just with them having that conversation after, I don't know, I feel like Dex not gonna say anything, but I don't feel like that was like that there was a big resolve. I think Dex just like her being that quiet and just sitting there looking like that, it's giving something else. Like she ain't even want to play and joke around no more.
What exactly happened with her?
Well,
Dex.
yesterday Nietzsche made her feel pretty piss poor about streaming her while she's been going through this latest situation. She said that this situation to her feels like Mario, and so while this is happening, the fact that you would even stream some of the stuff that these people are saying, on top of the fact that Dex was streaming Braid and Braid was responding or talking to Dex from his side, and Dex said, I ain't got nothing to do with this, Braid. I just want to listen to the mess, but go ahead and give me a shout out. Nisha said that bothered her because nobody is going through it like she is. Nobody understands like she does. Nobody is her, basically. No other way to explain it.
Can I say something, AJ?
Oh, yes, and then he wanted to collab with her, and yeah, Kiana, and she told Dex that it's so funny because he ain't never wanted to collab with you until I fell out with him. Now all of a sudden he want to collab with you. Not saying that your work ain't good, but if it was so good, then why wouldn't he want to collab with you before me and him fell out, basically?
Wait, let me correct you on something real quick, AJ. Good morning, y'all. I just want to correct you that shout out. Hey, baby. The shout out comment went to HB, not Braid. I just want to correct you on that.
No, it didn't. It went to Braid.
Yes, it did.
No, yes, it did. It was for HB.
She's right. She's right.
She is right.
Dex cleared that up. Yeah, she cleared it up. She said, "I was saying if you're gonna stream us or whatever, at least you can do is give me a shout out." Dex cleared that up yesterday in the chat.
Oh wait, Dex was streaming with HB too, not Braid. I thought Nitra was mistaken. When did Dex stream with HB? We only heard the
she didn't stream with HB. That's what happened. She was streaming HB, and then after that, I think HB started streaming her, and she was like, "I don't know why y'all, you don't have to stream me, girl," because she noticed that, oh snap, I'm streaming HB and HB streaming me, and she was like, "Oh, you don't have to stream me, girl. I'm just listening to the mess too." She said that, and that agitated Nitra.
And her and Braid wasn't streaming. Braid was actually
Braid was on there. Yeah, Braid was on the panel, and he was just giving props. It was very light. And she actually posted that video. It was very light. He just was like, yeah, telling her how good her braids is. He can tell. And really that was just about it. And then the conversation was over. It had nothing to do with Nitra or about Nitra. But Nitra felt like that was like wrong of Dex to have him up there knowing that, they got into it. And
okay. But let me ask y'all a question. So that part of it, do y'all get or no?
No, nobody got it. We're all confused because why would you it didn't make any sense because Nitra kept centering herself around just Dex getting accolades, just getting shout outs, just saying the smallest of things. There really wasn't any point, and then when Dex even said, well, you know what, look, I'll just stop. I won't stream you. I won't, like whatever. Even Rose had to come up and tell her, hey, like, honestly, like Dex don't play that. She don't let nobody come up. They don't actually stream mess that's directed at you, which that's what she was saying. They were just streaming lives. And she said the minute that they start talking about Nitra, they just go to the next live. So, but Nitra be listening in the hallway, and I guess she just still felt some way about that, which we really didn't get. I wish I had like a thought for it, but I didn't get it. So
okay, well, what I didn't get was all of her excuses for why she don't go over to the Dex, because that lady who came up here yesterday was right about the fact that, first of all, she named other morning platforms that she frequents and has yet to go to Dex, right in Dex's face yesterday. Do y'all remember that?
Yep, and then had that girl, the braid girl up there, which was like she was trying to say, "Bitch, you ain't the only your name in time."
Yes,
I actually thought, okay, Kiana, I actually thought that that braid part of it, the braid girl part of it, was Nitra trying to tell Dex that she do what you do and she don't have to stream me to get what she needs.
That's what Bree did. Nitra ain't even really
Well,
get a
yeah.
chance to do that. Bree did that on her own.
I thought that was how Nitra started it. She's the one that said because braid therapy wasn't even on the panel yet.
Oh, I don't remember that. I thought that Bree
She
therapy
wasn't
just
on the
kind of
panel.
came
You're
up and just
right.
started
She was
talking.
not.
She
was not
wasn't.
on the
He
panel.
wasn't even touched the panel yet. And Nitra told the baby girl, "Thank you so much." Who was that? Thank you so much, y'all. Thank y'all so much for touching the live goal. Thank you, Queen Madison. Thank you, BB Queen, y'all. Thank y'all. So Nitra brought Braid up to Dex. We was. Am I tripping, y'all?
You might not pull a live up.
No, you ain't tripping. But can I say something real? It might not be real quick. I want to shout out to all these comment cousins and people who contributed to what's her name last night, LT, because this lady was just, y'all know I be mad at LT because I don't like weakness. And so I applaud LT for trying to find her community because she is really distraught because she lost that family, that community, right? So for those who are trying to help that lady rebuild her a community, this time, shout out to y'all. Y'all is doing y'all big one because again, that's what we're talking about. Susu had a live last night about the cultness and how does it happen and wanting to fit in. Well, she's going on and trying to grab her own tribe. You know what I mean? She's trying to build her own tribe, which you would think, you know, as strong as Dextina is in personality, you would think that would be something Dextina would be doing as opposed to someone who, like, I didn't see that coming from LT. So
Her tell Dex that Dex Live is supposed to be a place for FOE to come and sit and chill. So,
yep.
she intends for all of their lives to only be branch offs, basically, of what she do. And so, because of that, then Dex can't sit with whoever she wants. You know what I mean? Okay, here's my thing. Tim
Same
got
way
a
she did
platform.
Tracy.
For
Same way she
instance,
did
Tim got a
Tracy.
platform. I don't care about Tim hanging out with none of y'all, but if I don't fuck with you, since you know I'm like this with Tim, when I walk in the door, I might just cut your ass out. I mean, sometimes I might just chill, but sometimes I might cut your ass out. And that'd be okay too. Tim just be like, well, you know, whatever you did to her, so if this is where she caught you, then, you know, I do it on Susu platform sometimes. I catch a bitch down there that I ain't seen. So why bar her from letting her hang out with whoever she wants in her room? Nitra intends for that room to be the FOE salon.
Well, first of all, that place. Remember when Homegirl was pulling them 7-day straights and shit? That's how the branch off started. Places for people to be able to branch off, for her to sit her big ass in the box, still getting coins while she knocked the fuck out. So still, I'm just being real. So FOE still. FOE still be able to give her the goddamn dues and money, and she ain't gotta open up shop and she ain't gotta keep the party going, and she just be like, all right, y'all go over there and sit over there. I'm gonna be over there. Y'all give me the goddamn coins. I'm gonna sit in the box on sleep, on dozed off.
I think that in order to maintain control, it's okay. Okay, let's say for instance, JJ's in the building, Tim got a spot, Soul got a spot, Sheena got a spot, Auntie Key got a spot, everybody in the panel got a spot. If in order for me to maintain control over the family and everybody understanding that I am the nucleus, I gotta be in all of those spots. So even when new people come, they understand that I'm Queen B. Does that make sense? I think it's less.
No, I'm gonna tell you why your theory don't work. I'm gonna tell you why your theory don't work. And Susu, if she was here, she would tell you the problem comes in when FOE people are gifting that actual person. So when they started giving lions, tigers, and bears, she said that yesterday. She said, I could have been getting that shit. But I let y'all branch out. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It started because she was pulling them 7 days and she
I
was
think we
sending her
both
ass in there.
I think we both saying the same thing, Kiana, because I feel like the purpose of sitting there is for you to know that if you send a lion to this bitch, I am the queen bee. So I am expecting a tiger and or a bear. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Nah, they ain't got no money to do all that. That's what the
It could
problem
be
is,
that
AJ.
though.
That is
I
what.
think AJ talking about like the feel, like the fact that if Nitra is over there, it's still showing that they are still a branch off of me. Like, you know, I think that's what she's trying to say.
So everybody understand that they pecking order right now. Y'all talking leave a pecking order, which is why there is a popular crew.
But Nitra makes that clear already within itself, though. Which is why what she say. That's why I don't see why people stay around. She literally say she's scamming.